The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Denton, Texas, home to the North Texas Mean Green, as we'll see a team from the American, the Temple Owls, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Owls offense will take the field first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and look for room. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. So the North Texas Mean Green sends out the offense, and they'll go on the attack for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's... Talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the...
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
The quarterback's ability to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation that... To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the running back has it. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Guys, let's think for just a moment about Temple. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. It's complete to the left. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, it's Simon. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. And the Owls are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The throw to the outside is complete. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Got his man. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about North Texas. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help him out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. Unloads quickly. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And here comes the punt team.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. The Owls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, and the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the 4th quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the 4th quarter.
Temple lining up to punt it away. A soaring high punt with serious hang time. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the...
It's a seam wide open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, North Texas.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field.
This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Simon. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And the Owls need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Got his man out of the backfield.
Second down pass. Complete to the back. Loss of 1 on play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got him.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
Hunt is on its way. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The short hands, it's Adams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The give out of the gun. Plows through the defense. Still running at the 40. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Well, the quarterback led his target too much on that outbreaking route. I think in the future, just trying to put it on his front shoulder makes it a lot easier to make the catch.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Push down for the tackle.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
Slams ahead. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls. The extra point here would tie the game.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. open this drive with a pass. Fires it down the seam. He's got it on the outside. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. North Texas in the hurry-up. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
It's complete to the right. At the 40, there he goes. Turning it on. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They get him on the ground, but he's got enough to give Temple the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Simon. Sets up the screen. Across the 45. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The play action fake. Takes the easy completion. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Spins away from the defense. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Owls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Oh, better look out. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Owls. Extra point here will tie the game. Boy, we've got offenses just flat getting it done. I wonder how the defenses are going to counter all of this firepower.
They are too, Reese. They're wondering how they're going to counter this offense. As you've seen the explosion, it's so hard, so much speed, and such effort like that. Offense is just, they got the upper hand.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. North Texas can dig into that playbook on second and short. The give to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run on RPO.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. To the sideline, and he's able to tiptoe his way to a first down. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on second and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. North Texas will have to punt it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They even things up the last time they had it. The defense helped them out, and a chance to go on top with this drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for a man, it's Simon. That's caught, it's Jones. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Owls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the air on second and short. Grab near the marker, it's Stewart. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense, got him at the 27. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Evans. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Running back searching for a hole.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the 1st down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. The give to the back. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. North Texas will have to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
To the air, it's Simon. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st down here for the offense. The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clogged.
Makes the catch. It's Adams. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Power football with the run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clark. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Finding open areas. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeps the play going. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to run for it.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
They decide against trying the 52-yard field goal. Instead, the offense trying to convert a 4th and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that 4th down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy is not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Owls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Breaks the tackle. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to pass. It's Simon. Takes the easy throw in the flat. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. And in the final quarter of regulation, we remain tied.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Got his man on the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. A little screen to the running back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
With the catch, it's Jones. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
How about the taking the shot off of the RPO? A lot of times you see RPO routes and you throw it real quick, whether it's a bubble or a glance, but they're like, nah, I'm going to fake the run right here, take a deep shot. The offense being very aggressive.
To the air, it's Simon. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Still on his feet. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. North Texas really has it going on offense. To the air on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Using the quick game. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
Yeah, and when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. North Texas in the hurry-up. Gonna look downfield again. Got his man quickly. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know.
Touchdown, North Texas. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Love the play call. Love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Looking to throw, it's Simon. Finds his tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that 1st down. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on 2nd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. He'll throw on 3rd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
They get him on the ground, but he's got enough to give Temple the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Tried to nestle that lob in, but it's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot. That's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Scanning the field, it's Simon. He's taking a deep shot. And he's got it inside the 10. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Owls.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Number 37, set to kick it off.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game late, but with these timeouts in your back pocket, you've got an opportunity to drive the field and win this thing. You just cannot throw the ball to the other team.
That pass is well off target. Hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. North Texas will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Back to throw, it's Simon. Fires to the middle. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Temple.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. The line of scrimmage at the 35. That's going to leave the holder at the 42 and a 52-yard attempt for the game. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Field goal attempt is no good. It is a devastating blow to not come away with points here in overtime. So here comes our first play of overtime. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. A play-action fake seems simple, but there are some intricacies for the quarterback.
Reese, you're right. The danger for a quarterback in play action is that you're turning your back to the defense when you're trying to execute the play fake to the running back. So you have no idea what's happening behind you. You have no presence for where that rush is coming from. All of a sudden, you whip your head back around, and oftentimes it's too late. You saw that right there.
Now 3rd and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. A shot toward the end zone. He's got it. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw, it's Simon. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That's That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. Second down, down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. That's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Got it behind the line. It's Worthy. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now they regain the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Hauls it in. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Let's see what they have on 3rd down as they want to make sure they keep this in makeable field goal range. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Man, you play the whole game. Now it's coming down to what? A couple of plays. It's in overtime. You're starting to move the ball closer to the opponent's end zone. Got to make a play. Got to protect the football. What's your go-to play after watching this whole...
He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan